Welcome to this full body flow with a focus on backbends, a real chance to slow down and move intentionally, to give you a real opportunity to listen to your mind and your body. We'll start today in tabletop. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Gaze forward, neutral spine. Inhale, cow pose. Begin to lift your tailbone, open your chest and look up. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back now. Tuck your pelvis under and begin to push the ground away. Inhale, cow. Moving with your breath, gently squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat pose. Try to feel through each little vertebrae one by one. Inhale, cow. Last one. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back. And release back to tabletop. Walk your hands forward now, puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked above your knees and rest your chest down. Either bring your forehead or your chin to the ground and focus here on keeping lots of length through your arms. Look for that stretch in your shoulders as they flex back. Try to keep your elbows on the ground now. Start to shift your body weight forward for Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and now bring the toes together. With the heels slightly apart, start to spiral the legs inwards somewhat. Place your upper thighs on the ground. And once more, gently squeeze your shoulder blades together as though you're holding a little card between your shoulder blades. Start to push into the tops of your feet now. Make this a little more active. And come light on your toes. Feel that engagement in your lower back. Last 2 breaths here. Keep your spine nice and long. Last deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower all the way down and bring your hands to the side of your mat. Come onto your fingertips. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Start to lift your chest and bring the feet slightly wider once more. Push into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower your chest down with control. Using your back muscles. When you reach the ground, inhale, wave upwards once more. Exhale to lower. Last one of these, perhaps creep the fingertips closer towards you. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down. And bring your hands underneath your shoulders now. Tuck your toes, plank pose. And with your exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Make this nice and intentional. Take this opportunity to walk your dog. Draw one heel down and then the other. Get nice and heavy in either hip. Bend your knees to really pull your chest through towards your thighs. And then invite a little more stillness here. Last 2 deep breaths. With your next exhale, completely empty your lungs, gaze forward, and then walk to the top of your mat for ragdoll. Fold your arms, bend your knees, and try to plant your stomach onto your thighs. Let your upper body be heavy here like a rag doll, perhaps gently sway from side to side. Find a little stillness now in the center, and if it feels comfortable to do so, gently pulse. Look for a stretch right at the base of your lower back. Just a few more of these. And come to a natural stillness once more. Release your arms down and then bend your knees and roll up all the way to standing. Roll your shoulders back and make your way to Tadasana. Stand tall at the top of your mat. Bring the weight slightly into your heels. And take a free breath here. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. And arrive here. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach your arms up. Broaden through your back body and gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, Uttanasana. Keep the length as you fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Step your feet back. Find your plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward and hug the elbows in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Gaze forward slightly. Keep your chest hovered if you can. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Really pull your hips through. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths here. Tuck both heels behind your feet and push the ground away, particularly pressing into your index finger and thumb. Send your hips up high here like the peak of a mountain. And bring your attention to the natural undulation of your body with your breath. Feel the crown of your head and the heart space rise as you breathe in. As you exhale, use that stability to really support you here as you press through your hands and your feet. Last deep breath in. And with your exhale, empty your lungs completely. Gaze forward and step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, uncoil. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up, press through your heels. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice long spine. Exhale, plank pose. Step your feet back once more. Stack your shoulders above your wrists here. Externally rotate your arms. Send your weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your shoulders back and around. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe here. Steady breaths. Engage the muscles right below your belly button to send your hips up even higher. Feel that length through your entire back body. With each exhale, allow your chest to naturally pull towards your thighs. Open your shoulders. Last deep breath here. And empty your lungs completely. Gaze forward and step your feet between your hands once more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Really let the crown of your head melt down. Inhale, upward reach. Reach your arms up. Exhale, through Tadasana. Now squat down, touch the ground. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Slightly narrow your pelvis here. Exhale, Chaturanga straight away. Either step or jump back and lower your chest down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, and step your right foot forward between your hands. Reach up on your inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Step your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Reach your arms up high. Let your tailbone be heavy. Exhale, Chaturanga. Bring your hands down. Step your foot back and lower with control. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Try to keep your lips sealed if you can. Slow the breath down. With each inhale, feel a sense of lift and support through the soles of your feet, all the way through the back line of your legs and into your chest. With each exhale, send the energy out through the crown of your head, through your hands, and use this to create a nice natural balance between your hands and your feet, pushing somewhat evenly into the ground. With your next exhale, empty your lungs completely, and then gaze forward. Step or jump this time to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Draw your belly button towards your thighs. Send your hips up high. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, through Tadasana, squat down once more. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach your arms up. Try to bring your palms together if you can. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Step or jump back. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Bring your hands down and flow through your Vinyasa. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Then step your left foot forward. Once more, reach your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Five breaths here. Try to release any air between your palms and the mat beneath you. With soft, steady breaths, try to uncover that natural tone of breath, a soft whispering. Turn your attention there, even as the shoulders begin to speak to you a little. Slow the breath down. Use this as a real tool to help bring you in to this moment. Focus on your breath, on your body. With your next breath, empty your lungs completely. Gaze forward, step or jump there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, reach your arms up, slightly tuck your tailbone. Exhale, Tadasana. Close your eyes here, take one more free breath deeply. Fill your entire body with air. With your exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out, and once more, fully arrive. And open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up once more. Spread your back body, reach your arms up. Exhale to squat down. Uttanasana. Straighten your legs. If your palms are all the way down, perhaps even bring the hands behind you now with the fingertips facing backwards. Roll your shoulders back gently and try to visualize a sense of support here. With your inhale, lift through the inner arches of your feet, all the way through your heels and the inseams of your legs, all the way to your outer hips, and use that to reach your sit bones up nice and high. With each exhale, draw your belly button down towards the ground, completely softening the crown of your head. And aim to bring your forehead towards your shins here. At the same time, let your head be the last thing to round. Last 2 breaths, slightly narrow your pelvis somewhat here. Lengthen through your back body. With your next inhale, bring your hands forward, come up, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, push through your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right foot forward. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Plant the back foot at around a 45-degree angle. Either keep the hands around shoulders distance, bring the palms together, or even keep your hands at your heart. Really push into the outer edge of your back foot. And once more, lift through the inner arch of your back foot. Allow your tailbone to drop, but reach through your entire back body, through your hands. Nice deep inhale here. And sweep the arms around, straighten your front leg, arch your back. Turn to your left a little. As you exhale, humble warrior. Fold down and around. Try to bring your right shoulder to the inside of your front leg. And center your body once more, bringing the hands both up and back along the center line of your mat. Push evenly through your feet, nice strong legs, and gaze back. With your inhale, come all the way up and turn to your left. Open your arms. Exhale, warrior two. Once more, broaden through your entire back body here and engage both external rotators in your legs. Gaze over your front middle finger and slow the breath down. With your next inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale to lean forward, come to Trikonasana. Bring the right hand all the way down or onto the shin. Reach your top arm up high. Really revolve your shoulder around and send the crown of your head towards your front toes. Steady breaths. Create a nice support through your feet now. And on your inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your right toes to face the length of your mat. Bring your heels slightly wider than your toes. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale to fold down. Bring your hands down like chaturanga arms, hugging the elbows in. Inhale, create some length. And with your exhale, walk your hands through and behind you. Allow the crown of your head to really melt down towards the ground here. At the same time, engage your legs somewhat to help reach your pelvis up nice and high. And breathe. With your inhale, walk your hands forward, nice flat back. Exhale here. Create a strong foundation with your feet once more, and as you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg and bring the right hand to follow the line of your front leg. With your exhale, revolve for reverse warrior. Gaze straight out here onto the horizon. Bring your palm to face down. With each inhale, reaching the top hand all the way across to your left. And with your exhale, sinking into the lunge. Last deep breath here. And with your inhale, come all the way to standing. And bring the hands down now. Single leg chaturanga. Sweep your right leg back, lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice deep breath in. And with your exhale, empty your lungs completely. Gaze forward and step your left foot forward for Virabhadrasana 1 on the second side. Try to somewhat square your hips towards the top of your mat. And breathe. Inhale to bring the arms back around, straighten your front leg, turn to your right a little, arch your back. And with your exhale, come down for humble warrior once more. Try to distribute your weight nice and evenly through both of your strong legs here. Reach up and back through the center line with your arms. Last deep breath here. And with your inhale, come all the way up, turn to your right, open your arms, and with your exhale, warrior two, bend your front knee. And really wrap the muscle around your bone here. Nice strong arms. Send the energy out through your fingertips. At the same time, broaden through your lower back, tucking your pelvis under, opening your chest. Strong warrior. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Prepare for Trikonasana. Exhale, lean forwards and come down. Gaze skyward. Unless you're inside, then gaze towards the ceiling. Just past your top hand. You might like to visualize the sky. It's a very beautiful hot day here in the British countryside. Create a strong support once more through the soles of your feet. And as you inhale, come all the way up. Turn the left toes to face the length of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Arch your back a little. With your exhale, folding. Bring your two peace fingers to your toe, your big toe. Inhale, create some length and flare your elbows out. As you exhale, pull the crown of your head down with that grip on the toes. Make sure your heels are a little wider than your toes and really flare your elbows out to pull back. Draw the crown of your head down. Roll the shoulders back and breathe. Last few breaths here. If the crown of your head is very far away from the ground, you might like to extend your legs a little wider. With your next inhale, release the grip on your toes and bring your hands forward, flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips, rise. And as you exhale, turn your left foot to face the front, warrior two once more. With your next inhale, straighten your front leg. Reverse warrior, send your left arm to follow the line of your front leg. And as you exhale, deepen into the lunge once more, gazing straight out onto the horizon. With each inhale, try to bring the palm of your top hand parallel to the ground, reaching through your side body. And as you exhale, deepen into the lunge. Inhale to come out, straighten both legs. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, single-legged dog. Reach your left foot back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Engage your glutes a little. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale here, create some length. And as you exhale, come to your knees. Roll the shoulders back. Half Ustrasana. With your inhale, open your chest and bring the left hand onto the left heel. Roll the right arm all the way back and around. Bring the palm to face down and send your hips forward. With your next inhale, come up. And we'll switch to the opposite side. Roll the shoulders back once more. Bring the right hand to the right heel and reach your left arm all the way up. Bringing the palm towards the ground as you send your hips forward. Create lots of length here from your chest to your thighs. And with your inhale, come all the way up once more. This time with a little symmetry. Ustrasana. Inhale, roll the shoulders back once more and bring your hands either to the heels or all the way onto the ground if your back bend is deep enough. You choose. With each inhale, send your hips forward and your chest up and over. As you exhale, back bend. And on your next inhale, come up. With your exhale, bring your hands down and the toes together. Bring your knees now towards your chest, round your back. Stay here for a few breaths. Gently counteract those back bends, bringing a sense of true balance here. This is your opportunity to breathe deeply once more. Listen inward. Last deep breath. With your exhale, relax. Let it go. And then send your feet back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, create some length here. Exhale, come forward to a plank pose. And lower through chaturanga, all the way down onto the ground. And this time roll your belly button forward. Bring the hands backwards with the palms facing upwards and bring the toes together, the heels slightly apart. From there, reach your toes off the ground, slightly internally spiraling your legs and roll the shoulders back. Create lots of length through your entire back body and breathe. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the hands underneath you now, around the side of your rib cage. And press the shoulder blades together. Keep the feet lifted and the energy sending back through your toes and forwards through your shoulders. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax down. This time bring the right arm forward, facing the edge of your mat. Use that to create a sense of lift. And reach your left arm all the way back with the thumb pointing upwards. Grab onto the toe, onto the foot. And with your inhale, start to kick the leg back now into your hand. And try to lift the left leg all the way off the ground. Keep kicking back and sending your chest away from your fingertips. Inhale here. And with your exhale, bring the left knee down. Slide your fingers to the outside edge of the foot. And if you can, turn so the palm is facing downwards. From there, try to kick the knee back so much so that the whole left leg lifts off the ground. Tuck your toes under now on the right side and try to lift both knees off the ground whilst pushing your left foot down, somewhat emphasizing the little toe. Keeping that length in your front body. Nice deep breath in. And then release. Swap sides now. Bring the left forearm parallel with the front of your mat. Reach all the way back and bring the thumb to point upwards, grabbing the toe, the foot. With your inhale, kick the foot back into your hand, finding length in your chest. Again, try to lift the knee all the way off the ground as you kick it back towards the back of your mat. Looking for a slight pull on your right shoulder with the force of the leg extending back and up. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the knee back down. Slide your fingertips to the outside of your foot and then try to turn your fingertips to face towards the top of your mat with the palm facing down. From there, all the way from your right psoas, the pelvis, to the kneecap. Engage and send the energy back as you push the top of your foot down, somewhat emphasizing the little toe. And keep that length in your front body. Nice deep breaths here. And in your own time, slowly release the back leg. Once more, bring the belly button forward and down, reach your arms forward and all the way around. Grab onto the ankles, somewhere onto the legs. Slightly narrow your pelvis somewhat, and then kick both hands up, both feet up into your hands this time. Full bow pose. And with your exhale, slowly release back down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice deep inhale here. Create some length. And as you exhale, gaze forward and step or jump your feet all the way through. To Dandasana. Flex your feet back towards you, somewhat spiral the legs in a little. Push the hamstrings down and draw your shoulders away from your ears. With your next exhale, prepare for your variation of your back bend. Lower down, either in half bridge with the soles on the floor, lifting your hips up, or all the way to Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel pose. We'll do 3 rounds. Choose your variation now. Set up your hands, your feet. And on your next inhale, come all the way up. If you're in full wheel, perhaps come onto the crown of your head first, and then all the way up. And then come down when you're ready. Readjust if you need to, perhaps walk the feet or the hands in, and come up once more for round 2. In full wheel pose, try to straighten your legs, try to straighten your arms. In half bridge, keep lifting your hips up high. And come down when you're ready. Prepare here for your last round. Readjust if you need to. And on your next inhale, come up. And we'll all meet on the ground. This time with the soles of your feet together. In Supta Baddha Konasana, keep that natural little arch in your lower back. Allow the knees to fold out like a book. Option here to bring your right hand to your stomach, your left hand to your chest. Slow the breath down. If you'd like to work on your drop backs, this is your time to go ahead and do that. You can pause the video now, work on your drop backs, and then join us once more for the last few breaths here of Supta Baddha Konasana. Gently bring your knees back to center now and give them a little hug into your chest. Interlace your fingers on the outsides of your knees. Perhaps rock gently from side to side, massage out your spine. And then make some rocks forward and backwards. Cross your legs and send your feet back however you'd like. Maybe jump them back, make your way to a high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha. Pull your hips forward and through. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale here. And with your exhale, come to your inversion, headstands. Bring the crown of your head down to the ground. Walk your feet in. And in your own time, make your way up. In your headstand, try to avoid arching your lower back. Slightly tuck your pelvis. Squeeze your feet together and send the energy up. At the same time, use your wrists, your forearms And the two sides of your body like pillars to keep you nice and strong. Last 3 breaths here. This is your opportunity to take any variation of headstand you'd like. And use this breath to come down. We'll meet in Balasana. Child's pose. Rest your head down now. Reach your arms either back alongside your body or reach the arms forward. Either way, take this time to allow your neck, your head, to find a natural sense of balance once more. Connect again to your breath. You might notice a lack of tension in the crown of your head now. Use that and the space above it to really lean into a sense of elonging with your breath. And in your own time, lift your hips up, bring your knees forward, and perhaps lift your legs up now, Lolasana, with your exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, create some length, find your alignment here. And with your exhale, come all the way through once more. Shoulder stand, nice deep inhale here. Exhale, come to shoulder stand, or simply lay down onto your back and reach your legs up with your feet directly above your sacrum. If this feels okay here and you'd like to try shoulder stand, roll your shoulders under somewhat and kick your hips up into your hands. Try to really bring the weight here into your shoulders more than your neck, for example. Support your lower back. And don't look around, gaze towards your feet. Feel free to stay here, roll out slowly, or come to Halasana, plow pose. Bring your hands down and your feet behind you. Come onto the tops of your toes if you can. And reach your sit bones high here. Look for a sense of lift from your lower back right at the base of your spine towards your tailbone, creating a sense of distance between your toes and your sit bones. Option to stay here, roll out, or take Deaf Man's pose. Bring the hips a little further behind you and the knees towards your ears without dragging the knees down. Breathe here. Perhaps bring your knees all the way onto the outsides of your ears and grip slightly to create a sense of traction for a slight stretch in your neck. Last 2 breaths here. Slow it down. And with your next inhale, straighten your legs once more. Kick your legs up and we'll all roll out, vertebrae by vertebrae here, onto our backs and stop right when your heels are above your sacrum, resting each little vertebrae down one by one. And in your own time now, release the soles of your feet down onto the ground and gently windscreen wipe your knees left and right, bringing either knee slightly closer to the ground, decompressing. This is your chance here to start to let your body be heavy. Feel the full weight of your body supported by the ground beneath you now. And slowly, almost without effort, allow your knees to gently pendulum back to the center, as though the scales are naturally balancing once more. Give your knees a hug now into your chest, interlace your fingers, and perhaps pull the head slightly towards your knees. If you'd like to take any final movements, now is the chance. And in your own time, extend your legs out in front of you now. Bring your feet a little wider than your pelvis and your hands slightly wider than your feet. And then push the back of your head into the ground to roll your shoulders under and down. If that leaves you with a little arch in your lower back, kick into your heels and bring the pelvis down so the lower back places gently. Allow the feet to extend forwards naturally and rest your forehead slightly higher than your chin. Take a deep breath in here. And with your exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out, and sink a little deeper into the mat beneath you. One more big inhale. Fill your entire body with air here. Exhale, let it go. One more deep breath in. And this time pause. And now take a little more breath in. Pause here. Enjoy this sense of comfortable tension. And with your next exhale, open your mouth. Let any last little bits of tension melt away. And with that, your body melt into the ground beneath you. We'll be here for around 2 to 3 minutes today. Take this opportunity to simply be. There's nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Enjoy this stillness, and then I'll guide you out. Start to deepen your breath now. Bring a little more awareness back to this space, back to your body. And with that, a little movement back, little by little, to wake yourself up naturally. If you'd like to roll onto your right side, this is your opportunity to do so, and then we'll meet in a seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed the whole time. Just feel your way there. Whenever you're there, sit nice and tall and rest your palms towards your knees with the index finger and thumb connected and the other 3 fingers spread. Enjoy this sense of lift, a sense of space that you've created throughout this movement practice. Allow your breath here to be soft and subtle. Turn your attention once more here to your breath. Visualize the breath rising from your chest to your mind. And bring to mind one thing you're grateful for, no matter how big or small. I'll go ahead and start. Mine is Loxi, my dog. Try to bring that object of awareness now and rest it in your chest, in your heart space. Imagine visualizing this sense of gratitude from there. Really feel it. Bring your hands to your heart now and drop your chin close to your chest. Take these final few breaths with this very real circuit from your heart to your mind, to let that sense of gratitude wash through your body. In this moment, if you're smiling, then you're doing it right. Last deep breath in now. Fill your entire body with air. Breathe into that space. And as you exhale, rest in the stillness. Empty your lungs completely. Let it all go. And with your next breath in, Release your hands down and lift your gaze. Open your eyes.